The opening scene shows a house we used as anchorage. The lone wolf shot is used to help portray the house as dominating. We took the shot in the winter in the leaf litter and the leafless trees to help connote a sense of death and abandonment. We used a crescendoing scream / whisper as non-diegetic sound to. For this shot of the child, we used overlaying whispers to imply the child is crazy, while using low lighting and the mise-en-scène of sitting in the dark, only lit by the candle, helps create a sense of loneliness, and the high angle shot we used to belittle the child and to make the child appear weaker. We then moved on to a feet shot, which we used as a link between the shots and used as the scene as a place to put the voiceover. The voiceover, we used a child's voice to make it seem eerie and implying that the child saying it is crazy. We now move on to a quick succession of shots showing two bloody knives and a cross made of candles to help build tension and increase pace. The sound used we added to heighten the impact of the clips. The next scene now fades into text, which is used to imply the child was crazy or psycho. The text is used to help further the narrative and is written in chalk to imply school, which implies school children, to sort of help link it into the main character, the child. We then show another scene of the child. This builds tension and is a continuation of the previous shot of the child and helps to further the narrative in our trailer. We now show a person walking up the stairs. This is used to break up the trailer and used to put in the voiceover of the child. The stairs clip links back to previous ideas for our trailer, where we used the narrative of following the person around the house with interlinking shots. We now see another text scene. This is faded in and, like the previous text scene, uses the same style font and helps further the narrative. The next shot is split in two. We separated it to help the add to effect. The shot of the blood in the sink was originally to show the blood pouring away, but when the shot was reversed it gave more of the horror effect. We used the usual conventions of blood in this scene, but we decided to split the scene to add greater impact with a shot of a bloody shoe print across the screen. Over the sequence there is non-diegetic wind noises that slowly crescendo, helping to build tension throughout these scenes. We again use the scene of the child sitting in the dark. This is a continuation of the clip and adds tension, furthers narrative, and helps the structure of the trailer. Then this hand covered in blood leaving a streak was to show some conventions of horror and to reconfirm the genre of the trailer. This is used as a clip for the voiceover as well. This next shot is of a bloody shoe print, implying it's one of the victims of the child. Then it's followed by an extreme close-up of the continuation of the shot earlier of the child sitting in the dark. Both these shots then have continuous non-diegetic sound, which gradually gets louder, building tension towards the climax of the trailer. The next shot is the end shot of the person streaking a hand across the wall. This signifies their death and is the beginning of the fast set of clips, which is the climax of our trailer. This is the scene where we have the conclusion of our voiceover and is the release of tension and introduce a fast run of clips that increase the pace. Scenes of gory images building pace and the diegetic sound adds to the impact of the run of these shots. Then there's another convention of horror films using the mirror shot. This is extremely difficult due to the lighting, which are solved by using multiple large torches, then trying not to get the camera in the flexion shot. This shot is broken down by another reverse shot of blood dripping into water. This is only shot as a breaking up clip and helps to link into the reverse shot of the bloody sink. Screaming then overlaps a shot of a shadow in a doorway, another horror convention using shadows. This slows the pace and is the start of the end of our trailer. Next is a series of shots of the protagonist in the dark, reminding the audience that he is the main character. Sounds we add impact and is a dramatic build-up to the title of the film. There's now a crescendo of whispers / screams that builds and then stops, linking into another clip of a victim shown by being covered in blood and sort of distressed. This clip was used to further the impact of the trailer and make it stay in the consumer's mind. It's probably the most graphic clip because the rest of the scenes are more psychological and more imply things than show them. The screen that's overlaying this clip follows on to the next text scene, which shows when the release date of the film is. The whispers then follow as the scream ends. This overlays the final scene of the child / protagonist blowing out the candle. This links the trailer together with the other clips of the child in the dark and is the end of our trailer. It cuts to black as the candle is blown out.